Family, if I said it once, I said it 1,000 times. There's shadow government all over the world that trying to control the people. Now, this guy here, Mark Cushman Christopher, going to break it down for you. Like we know they have the Council of Foreign Affairs, the Club of Rome, the Club of Malta. You have the Bloomberg Rockefellers. You have the Illuminati. You have the Rothschilds. All that we know of from years ago. But now I told you, the truth have to come up because we are living in the sign of Aquarius. We just leave Pisces, and Pisces is ruled by the iron fist. That's why now we leave in Pisces and we enter the sign of Aquarius, where all hidden lies have to come to truth. And you're going to see this guy going to bring it on for you. On the bottom, take the name down, take the website down on the bottom, and read or watch the rest of the video. But I'm going to give you about 5 minutes into this video for you to see exactly how he's telling you who runs the system. Until then, folks, I love you guys. That's what I'm doing to say. I love you guys. So you guys need to know what's going on, because if you don't know, you'll be living in turmoil. Until then, folks, guys, watch the video. Take the name on the bottom. At the butterflies will make a tap and watch the whole video. I'm not going to put the whole video because it's an hour long. I'm going to only give you 5 or 6 minutes of the video. Until then, folks, peace out. One love.
Ladies and gentlemen, the things that you're about to hear will change the course of events in your life as well as the world. I will give you the entire mechanism of how the fraud takes place in every government around the world. The fraud and the solutions to it will be towards the end. By the end of this presentation, which will be in 2 parts, all within the continuation of this timeline, you will have enough knowledge to be able to sack whichever government that you wish.
Write that name down in YouTube so you can watch the whole video. I'm not going to post over it. It's too long. Here we go.
Because of this, and listen very carefully, please, I will take full responsibility for every peaceful man and woman conduct in the information that I'm about to share with you. In doing so, it is a foregone conclusion.
I do not own the rights to this video.
Narcissists in our world that have rubbished essentially our world is null and void to access this type of information. Because I have been so inspired by the Canadians and what they have done, I am bringing this to the attention of the entire world. And on Thursday, I will train 500 people in Canada to perform the duties that they need to as men and women, as well as on the back of the information that I'm about to share with you that has been hidden from mankind and womankind for over 150 years. That is all. So, because I have had little or no time to prepare this, I will be scrolling through many documents, sharing it with you because it'll be all evidence-based. You are asked to share this information because almost certainly there may be, shall we say, shadow banning taking place. And the postmasters of this world, whether in fact or fiction, they are to aid this transmission in every way that they can. Full stop. I will now go on to the mechanism itself. It'll be precise and it'll be concise. And on the second part, I will elaborate further for those people that require more detailed information. Full stop. Your government, ladies and gentlemen, which are not your government by de facto in its nature, take their powers, as it were, from one source. And that source is called the county coroner. The county coroner's job, who is essentially a lawyer, tests for for signs of life. That means, is there life in the man or a woman that they're looking at? If there isn't, then they move them onto the category of what is known as persons, which are personas, actors, governments, essential service providers, and all the other things that you have now come to know as the shadow government, as well as the FBI, CIA, and the military as well. So, the question is, how do you bypass the coroner? Because the coroner at this moment has not been put under the penalty of perjury. So I am doing that all around the world now. I'm putting the county coroners all around the world, including the City of London's own coroner, under the penalty of perjury on a geometric level playing field, with all the levels of congruence that all men and women can create, which means it's congruent. Now, this other information, you need to listen very carefully, because I'm going to make any one of you that want to become a coroner. I'm going to qualify you to do that in this presentation. In order, which is the qualification of a coroner, in order for you to know and become a coroner, you, first of all, need to know court proceedings, court performances. A court performance, ladies and gentlemen, takes place in the well of the court under a geometric level playing field, where all parties are concerned are under the penalty of perjury. What does that mean? It means that they tell the truth, the whole truth, and of course, in negative formation, the whole truth. Okay, the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I will give you the court proceedings, as it were, as I explain it. The court proceedings require some level of testimony. That means you require a fiduciary, what is known as the 13th in a jury. It doesn't need to be 13 men or women. It can be as little as 3, all sitting on a geometric level playing field where there is no break in continuation. They all have to be in a level field. That's another one. Everyone has to be on their own. The postal mechanics, albeit the ability to contract, is what the post office is. It is the contracting venue of this entire planet. That means when you stick your postage stamp on that document, it makes you the postmaster transporting the document, as well as paying for the fee of that contract. Those are court proceedings. Just like any court, football court, tennis court, whatever court it is or whatever ring it is, nobody is disabled. In fact, disability in sports is shunned upon. You can get kicked out of it. And this is anybody that's a referee, anybody that knows how to play football, tennis, or even chess, or that, including drafts and so on and so forth, already has knowledge of court proceedings. Have you shown the audience of the definition of what a coroner is and what the qualification is? Can you do that for me now, please? As you can see, the information that I'm giving you is outsourced, which means it's not coming from my lips. It's being sourced at its source. These are not my opinions.
Okay, like I said, I can't give you the whole video because I do not have the copyright for this video. It's just for educational purposes only. So folks, at the top, you can see where you can put in the name and watch the whole video. Until then, folks, be aware, like I said before, we are in the informational age and all lies have to come to truth. That's why I tell you guys before to keep saying, we have nothing to worry about, because everything that they have for us, we are going to get. They have to give it to us because the time is up. The time is up. I'm out of here. Peace out. One love.